Thank you, Mr. Speaker. 1 year ago today, the American people were reeling from a white supremacist terror attack in Buffalo, New York. Families were grieving 10 Black Americans who had been targeted by an ethno-nationalist and murdered for the color of their skin. Loved ones were still organizing funerals for the victims of America's latest mass shooting. And then we saw the breaking news from Uvalde, Texas. Another act of mass murder, another crowd of desperate, panicked parents surrounding a school under siege. Another statistic, 21 shot and killed. 1 year later, I rise in mourning. I mourn the souls taken from their families in Buffalo. I mourn the children and teachers murdered in Uvalde. I mourn the thousands of Americans who have been shot to death in the year since. Mr. Speaker, allow me to share the stories of just a few of those Americans stolen away in the last year. Stories from all walks of life, from every corner of this country. Stories that were all cut short by weapons of war. Uzziah Garcia's friend said he was the fastest kid in 4th grade. He was obsessed with Fortnite. When he grew up, he wanted to be a police officer so he could help people. At 10 years old, he was shot to death in his classroom with an AR-15. Pearl Young was a substitute teacher for the Buffalo Public Schools. She ran her church's food pantry. She was the grandmother of 10 and the great-grandmother of 7. She was murdered while shopping for groceries with an AR-15. Aidan McCarthy's parents had planned a fun 4th of July, taking him to the annual parade at Highland Park, Illinois. At 2 years old, both of Aidan's parents were murdered in front of him with an AR-15. Juliana Farmer had just moved to Louisville to start a new job. On Easter Sunday, she found out that she was about to become a grandmother of a baby girl. The next day, she went to work, where she was shot to death with an AR-15. Daniela Mendoza was on the cusp of finishing 4th grade. She loved math, and her goal was to go to Texas A&M. Meanwhile, her sister Sophia was busy memorizing lines because she had the lead role in her class play. She wanted to go to college too, and then her dream was to go on and win an Oscar. Daniela and Sophia were both murdered in front of their mother while shopping in a mall with an AR-15. This bloodshed is a choice. To my colleagues, have mercy on this country. If you care about public safety, let's vote to get these tools of carnage out of dangerous hands. Let's turn our thoughts and prayers into actions and solutions. If you really care, let's put an end to this daily calamity. I yield back.